Hey there everyone, welcome back to my round 3 of the Somerville PC that just happened this past weekend. I don't actually have the battle video for this one saved on mine because of the fact that I was on stream. Well, not really stream because there was no Wi-Fi working, but Jen, who runs these events, also runs Liberty Garden. You know, she has a lot of really good streams that happen. You see how professional this stream looks. And yeah, so I was on the DS that they use for streaming, so I couldn't save the battle video to mine. So she was gracious enough to give it to me, and this uncut video will actually be up on the Liberty Garden YouTube page, which you can find just by searching Liberty Garden VGC, I think. And you can watch the video, but I thought might be good to have some commentary from me because I was there. And I'm trying to think, first off, I know that this best of 3 I had with Dan Levinson, who by the way is usually one of the people who commentates. He's a great commentator. He's just all around good person, fun to be around. And actually, I mean, a lot of people don't give him credit, but he's a really strong player. So I mean, he qualified for Worlds last year, and he's really good, and he knows what he's talking about. So I was honestly a little bit worried about playing him because he had a really strong looking team. And he, was playing the team I was playing. And so I saw this and thought, ugh, the Raichu Kyogre is such a problem. Because one of the main ways that my team, the team I was running, deals with Kyogre is, you've got like Thunder Punch on Metagross, and I can't Thunder Punch things when Raichu's there. So thanks, Wolf, for making my favorite Pokemon super popular in VGC right now and super annoying. So I actually don't remember what I did here. I think I might have led Metagross anyways and just said, hey, I'll get rid of the Raichu and just call it a day. But I honestly don't remember what I did. I really don't. I remember how it ends, but I don't remember what I did. So we shall see what is happening over here. Yeah, you see, Dan is issuing a challenge. I'm feeling pretty good. Kangaskhan, Poison Ivy. Okay, I think here. Yeah, okay. I ended up actually predicting something like this. I was actually expecting a Mungus Raichu here, I'm pretty sure. So I think here I just decide that, you know what, he's probably going to Spore. It's a safe play for him. He can't fake out my Dragonite, so I think here I expect him to try and fake out my Dragonite, not knowing that it has Inner Focus. So I go for a safeguard with Dragonite to prevent Spore shenanigans, and then I go for an Iron Head, Mega Evolve, go for an Iron Head into Kangaskhan to get some damage off on it, because that just makes sense to me. I feel like that's what I went for. So I see him Mega Evolving, so I'm like, alright, he's probably going to just fake out. And of course my pretty shiny Metagross, which is so pretty, I love it, wow, it's so good, comes out looking awesome. Ooh, baby. And then, he expects me to double protect, and he power punches his own Amoonguss, which is actually, Side Pup and Spore is actually a really strong play turn 1, except it does allow him to get a lot of free damage off. So I see that damage, I'm like, wow, that's, decently bulky Kangaskhan, and he goes for a Spore. So now the thing I can do is I can protect Haze, but I don't remember what I did here. I think I expect the Amoonguss to switch out here, or to Rage Powder. I think I just go for another Iron Head and then Haze. I think that's what I do. I don't remember. I think Dan is at this point, he's in an okay position, but I think he was a little bit worried, not knowing what the Dragonite does. I think the Safeguard kind of caught him off guard a little bit. Not to make puns about Safeguard, but caught him off guard. Terrible. So yeah, he does switch out. And think, do I double into that? I don't remember what I did. I honestly might just be going after the Kangaskhan. I can't remember. I'm so bad at remembering what I did after the fact. I'm way better just thinking in the moment what to do. And after the fact, I honestly couldn't. There's no pressure for me to try and think about what to even do because it's already happened. I already know how it turned out. I think here I was trying to avoid a Sucker Punch actually, but he goes for Double Edge into Dragonite. Yeah. So that's yeah, I mean, he probably would have knocked me out anyways, but he gets a nice little crit, which does knock him out. Yeah. I crit him with Bullet Punch, which ends up not mattering because he crits himself. So either one of those and he goes down anyways. But now he can send in Raichu, and I'm totally boned. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's actually kind of bad. I wanted the Kangaskhan gone because it was, you know, at +2 and it's scary. But this is not good, and I don't remember what happens here. I think what do I do here? Because, I mean, he honestly could just fake out and spout, and it would do a lot of damage, so... I did something cool. I just don't remember what it is. Oh yeah, I think I switched into into the Toad. Forgot about the Toad! Because he can fake it out all he wants. This allows me to get a much better position against the Raichus and the Kyogre. Which this means I did not bring Rayquaza. So he sees the Water Absorb and he's like, oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool, bro. Swiftstorm would have been cool here because I could knock out the Raichu. But now I think I Iron Head into the Kyogre. And I'm thinking here, I'm probably just going to get paralyzed. But if I can get rid of the Raichu, it's worth it. So maybe I Bullet Punch, actually. Maybe I Bullet Punch Earth Power into the Raichu. That would make sense to me. And I don't remember. Who's walking around? There's Jen walking around the back. Hey, Jen. I can't really see. My screen's so tiny. I don't know who the other person is. Ah! But yeah, so Metagross looking fine. Seismitoad looking fine. Yo, Seismitoad is so much fun. I love playing with Seismitoad. I don't care. You can say it's not good, whatever. You just switch out, I think, into a Mungus, which is a very good play. If I'm not mistaken, at one point I considered just Thunder Punching the Kyogre anyways, and saying, well, you know, if he stays in, because I was half expecting a Volt Switch on a Metagross, and I don't remember exactly. Oh yeah, okay, so I did Earth Power. That does so much damage to a Mungus. Yeah, I'm pretty sure here I just decide, all right, I'm going to go into Xerneas because that's all I can, and just I think I have to Dazzling Gleam at this point. I don't think I have any other options, really. But as soon as I get rid of the Amoonguss, you know, I'm pretty free here to Dazzling Gleam and Grass Knot. I think at this point, I know I have to send in Xerneas. I was just taking my time to think, since I have to send in Xerneas. Taking the time that you have to pick them on, just to, you know, think about what I want to do next. So here, it's pretty much, you know, he can Rage Powder, whatever, but I need Dazzling Gleam to do a decent amount of damage, and I need to get rid of the Kyogre with a Grass Knot, because if I can survive, then I can get some decent damage off. And Seismitoad can absolutely 1v1 the Raichu, no problem. So here, if he protects the Kyogre, then, you know, it's good for me, kinda. But, you know, this will do a good amount of damage to the Raichu. And what did I do? Or did I Earth Power again into the Amoonguss, thinking he would protect Kyogre, which he does not. It does so much damage. No, I Grass Knot into the Ogre. It does so much damage. Oh my goodness. So now here, I don't know exactly. I mean, he probably just like fake out Water Spout, but I kind of need, because like Seismitoad doesn't want to try and 1v1 Amoonguss, especially since it's Regenerator. I think we already saw that it was Regenerator. Oh no, we didn't, but I mean, the way he was switching it in and out, I just assumed it was Regenerator. What did I do here? Yeah, I think at this point he doesn't realize that it's Choice Scarf Amoonguss. So I think I just Earth Power and Dazzling Gleam Earth Power, and now this puts me in a good position. So basically, this means, yeah, this should take out the Amoonguss. So not only do I get away with that, but he doesn't even find out yet that it's Choice Scarf Xerneas, because there's nothing there to tell him that. He just thinks it's Fast Xerneas and I'm just being aggressive, which is awesome. I love playing Xerneas. I love playing the Choice Scarf Xerneas like that. You know, you can't really do that much usually if you lead with it, because there's usually first turn abilities that will give it away. But like this, he has no idea that I'm Scarfed. So here, all I gotta do is just Grass Knot the Kyogre and I win the game, because his Raichu can't take it. I mean, if he fakes out Seismitoad, I just Dazzling Gleam and then probably take out the Kyogre, or his Water Spouts do nothing, and I'll take out the Raichu too. And so I'm in a really good position here now, because he was playing for a normal Xerneas. Like, he was trying to play against like a Geomancy. So he switched out his Amoonguss so that he would have fake out pressure the next turn against Geomancy, stuff like that. And, you know, it would have worked out had I not just been a Choice Scarf Xerneas and locked into an attack anyways. Although I probably would have attacked there anyways, just to try and pick up the knockout. Goes for a double, misses. I get the Dazzling Gleam off. At that point, he should know it's Scarf. At that point, he should know it's a Scarf Xerneas. Yeah, I think I'm laughing at him because he's like, oh, Scarf Xerneas. And yeah, we're talking to each other. We're having a good time. Yeah, so that was fun. Game 1. And so now we're going into Game 2. Woohoo! Fun. I think we're laughing. I think at that point he's like, he just can't get over the fact that it was Scarf Xerneas. And I was just like, yeah, well, you know, I do what I do. The second game, I'm trying to remember how we opened it up. I can't really remember. But I think at that point, I'm thinking to myself, all right, he's definitely going to try and put on more pressure with Raichu, because he saw me target down Raichu pretty aggressively. And I realize how much of a threat it is to my team, and he realizes this. So I think maybe here I went with something different. Like, maybe I went with Rayquaza Seismitoad. I don't remember. That sounds decent to me. Or like Metagross Seismitoad, because that'd be halfway decent. I really don't remember. But I realize here that Seismitoad is great against this team. I was thinking that Jellicent might be halfway decent. Depends on whether or not he has Thunder on the Kyogre, but my guess is that the Kyogre doesn't have Thunder, because if there's a Raichu on the team, then the Lightning Rod actually prevents you from being able to use Thunder on things. So I didn't think that was very likely. So I was considering the fact that, okay, the only two things that can really damage Jellicent are the Amoonguss and the Raichu. I mean, the Rayquaza can like Dragon Ascent, which is bad, but I can always set up Trick Room and like burn it and stuff. So I mean, I considered it. I definitely would have considered that. I don't remember if I brought it or not, but I'm pretty sure I brought Seismitoad. Yeah, I definitely brought Seismitoad. Because I was looking at his team and it was like, besides Amoonguss, Seismitoad just goes to town on his team. And well, Kangaskhan, obviously, but Kangaskhan's dumb. So why do I feel like Raichu Kyogre? Why do I feel like I led Metagross Seismitoad? Rayquaza Xerneas. Okay. Why on earth did I do that? So at this point, he knows that it's Choice Scarf Xerneas. He's got to know. So what do? I think I just protect. I think I protect Rayquaza and switch into Seismitoad. I'm pretty sure I very much considered just going for a Dazzling Gleam turn 1, but I thought that it wasn't worth the risk of him just faking out Xerneas and going for a Water Spout or an Origin Pulse, because the only thing I saw last game, I'm pretty sure, was Origin Pulse. Or maybe I expected him to Ice Beam and I just stayed in, protected Rayquaza, and went for a Dazzling Gleam. I really don't remember. But those are both decent plays to make, I think, honestly. Also, as I'm watching this, I'm really blown away by the quality of Jen's like Twitch streams. Like, holy crap, look, that's a nice clean layout. It's got the nice little like text crawl. It's got the info on it. I really like it. Good for you, Jen. This is great. I mean, they've been this good for a while, and like the little intro graphic was really cool. I know as a content creator, I know what goes into like photoshopping things and video editing and all the stuff that goes into it, and people don't always say, you know, thanks or you're doing a good job. So I'm just giving you a shout out. You're doing a great job, and it's really awesome. Honestly, I think it's better than me, and that kind of makes me sad. Definitely, your stuff's definitely way better than mine, so that makes me super salty. Yeah, so he does fake out Ice Beam. At this point, we have the the Raichu Amoonguss shenanigan mind games here. So, oh wait, no, did I bring Jellicent to this one? Jellicent would have been great here. I think I brought Jellicent, honestly. Yeah, guys, I think here I switch Rayquaza into Jellicent and Earth Power the Chew. I'm pretty sure I Earth Power the Chew. Because I'm just like, I gotta get rid of this Chew. I mean, between Seismitoad and Jellicent, they can handle Kyogre pretty decently. But the Chew is the problem. That's the problem. Oh no, I don't do that. I let him nuzzle me, because I'm an idiot. What did I just nuzzle Dragon Ascent or Surf? I'm pretty sure that I went for a Dragon Ascent. Yep, this is the game. He gets the first turn paralysis, and then the crit freeze on the same turn. At that point, I was like, oh, okay. Okay, this game is fun. I like this game. This game is great. It's a fun game. Let's all play Pokemon. Let's all call our friends and play Pokemon, because it's a fun game. I was so disheartened at that point. I was just like, ugh, I was in such a good position. I was 2-0 at this point in the tournament, and after that first win, I was feeling really good. Really wanted to just make it happen, but the Chew is just putting in the finest of work on my team. The Whale is too fat. It's doing all kinds of damage. And I think here I left Rayquaza in thinking that like a Protector or Switch Out was pretty obvious and he would double into the Toad. So I just attacked with it, and he does. He does double into the Toad. And I think I go for a Dragon Ascent. So if I hadn't been crit or frozen, what's it called? Yeah, the Seismitoad would have survived, and I would have gotten to Earth Power grassing out the Kyogre. Yeah, at that point when he saw Surf, he was just laughing like, "What is your team, dude? This is stupid." Yeah, at this point I've lost. There's so little for me to do. Basically, I have to like crit. I have to crit Thunder Punch. Actually, I don't think that'll knock it out. I like pretty much my play is like I have to paralyze the Kyogre with Thunder Punch, and I have to get rid of the Amoonguss with Dragon Ascent. Like literally, my thought process is my only out, like 2, 3, 4 turns down the road is I have to paralyze this Kyogre this turn, or do I not? What did I do? Why did I do that? Oh yeah, because I didn't want to get spored, that's why. That's right, yeah. Oh yeah, so no, I'm sorry, my thought process was, in this turn, I have to paralyze the Kyogre, and I have to knock out this Amoonguss with a Psychic. Why is my computer fan freaking out right now? My goodness. Yeah, I was thinking like, this is what I have to do basically. I don't have any other option. I'm in such a bad position. But it's okay. Because, you know, stuff happens sometimes. He Rage Powders, which is okay. Because I think, does a Psychic take him out? Yeah, and look at Dan laughing. He's just laughing at me like, your team is so dumb. Why are you so dumb? Go for the Thunder Punch. Which is bad because now he's seen the Thunder Punch. And he spouts. So at this point, I'm just like, oh, whatever. Whatever. This game is bad and I feel bad. Yeah, I think at this point, I do the exact same thing. I'm like, there's no reason for me to do anything else. I'll just gain some more information. I wanted to see how much damage the Thunder Punch would actually do to the Kyogre. That was like my thought process, because I'm like, all right, I've already lost this game because like paralysis and crit freeze and stuff, and I just letting Rayquaza get paralyzed and all that stuff happened. You know, it's bad, but I see it does a good amount to the Kyogre, and I'm like, all right, woo, yeah, I'm freaking out like, yeah, because this game is so bad. We're hacking each other out so bad. Look at me acting like a fool on camera. Thank goodness we weren't mic'd, because I was probably just going real loud. Would have blown out the microphone. Raichu, yeah, but I've already lost this game. I did want to know, I think, if it was Assault Vest. So I think I Psychic into the Raichu and then just Iron Head. I mean, there's really no reason to keep playing other than just gathering information for Game 3, because that's all that matters at this point. And the Raichu goes for a Fake Out onto the Xerneas. It does a clean 16 points of damage, so that's a thing. Ironhead, you know, going for them flanches. Since I can't, you know, Thunder Punch anyways, and he's laughing. He's like, this is so stupid. But I mean, he can honestly just feint. He could feint if he had it. He could feint the Xerneas, or just Volt Switch or whatever. I don't remember what he does. I don't remember what I do. Hopefully I didn't Bullet Punch and give that information away, because I don't think he knows that yet. So at that point, I see that, and I'm thinking, that's definitely Assault Vest. So that did, like, nothing. Even though it's not stab, it is still a Xerneas, and it is still modest. So that's, you know, that's a thing. And did I Thunder Punch into the whale? I don't know. I feel like I might have. I also could have just Iron-Headed like an idiot. We see the Rayquaza. Yeah, I just go for an Iron-Head. Takes out the whale. So I know that the third game, I'm going to have some issues with the Raichu, because the Raichu is just so stupid strong. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Yeah, and he's playing it super well because he's super good. And I'm just letting myself get stomped on. The hacks are real in this game. It really was just so crazy. Like, so bad. The first turn paralysis and the crit freeze, I was so demoralized. Like, good job, Dan. Way to just take away any shred of dignity that I had. And I'm sure I said some salty things to him, like, oh god, blah, what a good game this is. But honestly, I was having a good time. I didn't really care. I was having such a good time at this PC. You know, there's a lot of people there. I was having fun. I was using a fun team, which I mean, I don't want to say I didn't have any fun in VGC 2016, but by the end of it, man, I was burnt out. I was worn out. I wasn't having fun with the teams that I was using. So just like getting a team like this, and then, you know, having fun with it just meant so much to me. So, and I got to play against good people using it. So the games were really, you know, like, I don't want to say high stakes, because, you know, we're not playing for money or anything, but, you know, like the games were interesting. And at this point, I don't even really know what I was thinking. I was definitely, honestly, my focus wasn't even how do I lead. My focus was just, okay, do not get frustrated because of what just happened and give away the third game for free. I think at this point I recognize, honestly, he's figured out Kyogre Raichu is just super strong. So I'm like, he's going to lead Kyogre Raichu. I'm pretty sure that's like my thought process. And I think a good lead against that is Metagross Seismitoad. I honestly think it's just a good lead. There's not a whole lot he can do to it. And so I think I went with that. I think I'm debating what to lead with. And in my mind, I think I remember Metagross Seismitoad, or I was at least thinking about it, because it kind of covers everything. You know, I mean, he's got double fake out between Kangaskhan and Raichu, which is annoying, but I can just double protect against that. And then, you know, Iron Head plus Earth Power will definitely take out, like, the Raichu. It will definitely. Yeah, so I predict the Kyogre Raichu, definitely, because I thought there's no reason for him to not do that. Ooh, and I go Rayquaza Metagross. That's what I did. Oh. So why did I do that? Here, my guess is that I protect the Rayquaza, and I Iron Head into Mega Evolve the Metagross and Iron Head into Raichu. I don't remember, but I would definitely look at the Raichu and be like, I gotta get rid of that thing. That thing's super annoying. It's so good. Why is it so good? Bulky Raichu with the Assault Vest is so stupid good. Why Wolf? Why Wolf and Marcus and Billa and Brandon Zhang and whoever else used this team? Why did you do this to me? Why are you putting me through this? Why? I mean, Raichu, you're so good, and I never used you. What a fool I am. What a fool of a took I am. Oh, no, I switch out Metagross, or Rayquaza, into the Toad, which I guess I probably could have just protected there with Metagross. No, sorry, I was worried about the feint. That's right, I was worried about feint Ice Beam. Because then I could protect to reduce the damage, but this makes sense too, to me. Fakes out into Metagross and just Ice Beams into, yeah. So, good plays all around. That does so much damage. Why did that dip in and out? What did I do? That was weird. Did I do that? Did you see that dip? The little dippy dip? I don't know. Just kind of faded to black real quick. Anyways, or maybe Jen did that at some point. I don't know. Here, what do I do? What do I do? I think here definitely I'm like, oh, he's gonna switch out. So, I think, I don't know. Do I just double into the Raichu? There goes his paralyzed. I get the Iron Head off, which is nice. I think at that point I was just going for a flinch, really. And what do I do here? Earth Power the Raichu, yeah. Okay, cool. It doesn't take out the Raichu. But I know here that I can, I think here I'm like, okay, I'm going to Bullet Punch the Raichu. I think I go for a Bullet Punch. Or do I think, oh, he's gonna, because I think at one point here I was thinking like, oh, he might Volt Switch into like Rayquaza or something. But he just switches it out. Yeah. Into a Mungus. So I do Bullet Punch into that, just trying to get rid of it. I was desperate to get rid of that Raichu. The Ice Beams into the Toad. I think at this point, what do I do here? What do I even do here? Because yeah, Rayquaza to get rid of the shroom. Yeah, because I think here I just Dragon Ascent Thunder Punch. The Dragon Ascent Thunder Punch, you know, if he sends in a Moongus or he sends in a Raichu for a Moongus, it just gets Dragon Ascented and probably gets knocked out. And it does get knocked out. I can Thunder Punch the Kyogre. If he switches the Kyogre into Raichu, I can get rid of the Amoonguss with Dragon Ascent and, you know, boost its Volt Switch, but that's not too bad because I can just Bullet Punch it. So I think here, yeah, my guess is I went for that. I could see myself going for a Dragon Ascent and a Thunder Punch. I think I'm thinking that through at this point, like, okay, let me see what I got. Paralysis, obviously, I'm worried about that because getting paralyzed at any point would be terrible. It does go, yeah, I think I predicted this correctly. Going for a Dragon Ascent to knock out the Shroom because it's just stupid powerful. And I'm like 95% sure I went for a Thunder Punch. Please tell me I went for a Thunder Punch. Make me look good right now. Water Spout, reduced damage because of the airlock. And then, yeah, I do go for the Thunder Punch. And no paralysis. So that's decent. But then, of course, he's just gonna, I was like thinking he's gonna send in the Raichu. This wouldn't be a bad time to send in the, what's it called, the Rayquaza. But I thought to myself, he's gonna send in Raichu. There's no reason to not send in Raichu. I mean, it's, because then you can just fake out, you can Volt Switch, you can stuff, because I obviously can't Mega Evolve my Rayquaza. I've already Mega Evolved my Metagross, but I think he's definitely worried a little bit about the Xerneas. I was trying to save Xerneas back to handle the, what's it called? The Rayquaza. So here I was thinking, alright, I think here I just, I could double into Rayquaza, or maybe I just do the exact same thing again. Because I'm thinking, alright, Xerneas in the back, if I can break the Rayquaza's Focus Sash. No, I Bullet Punch in the Rayquaza. Because I'm thinking, if I could break the Sash, Xerneas can just win this game by itself. Easy peasy. Because it's Choice Scarf Xerneas in the back. So I think that was my plan, was just break the Sash in the Rayquaza. You know, take out Kyogre if you can. And I think that's what I did. Or maybe I protect Rayquaza. I don't remember, but I think I definitely Bullet Punch with Metagross. Because I think I definitely want to break that sash. And if I'm looking like that right now on stream, I'm probably just hoping that paralysis doesn't come into effect. Because because I haven't shown him my move yet. Yeah, I haven't shown him Bullet Punch yet. So I get fully paralyzed, which is dumb, and he goes for a Dragon Dance. To this point, I was like, ugh. You know, I doubled into it. Yeah, I doubled into the Rayquaza. Predicting the Protect on the Kyogre, I doubled into the Rayquaza. Which would have been a good play. See how much damage that does? Nice saucy crit. But yeah, the Bullet Punch would have knocked him out, and I would have had the game locked up. But either way, you know, if he didn't have Dragon Dance was just, that's a silly move to have. But yeah, I mean, because I could. Oh no, he does have extreme speed. So yeah, I could have protected there, but I thought it would make more sense to just try and take out the Rayquaza with a Bullet Punch. But I get paralyzed again. He goes for an Origin Pulse, which is going to knock me out. So, yeah, because of that, basically, my Xerneas cannot outspeed. His Dragon Dance negates my Choice Scarf, and I can't win this game now because of the 2 paralyses. So that's the second game in a row where I've gotten haxed out, basically. At that point, it's just, you know, I have to hope he's a bulky Rayquaza, and that I can, you know, just survive this attack. But really, all he has to do is double into me and I just lose. Because I mean, this Dragon Sense is going to do a ton of damage. But it's +1. It's Mega Ray. I don't have like that much bulk, so yeah, Xerneas goes down, and I was just so disappointed because I thought I played it so well. But I guess I suck. So there you go. I definitely played it right. I think at the end. I just think, you know, sometimes early game paralysis comes back to bite you in the butt. So that's unfortunate. At this point, I'm just like, whatever. This game is awful. I'm awful at this game. I mean, I think I definitely said, you know, congratulations. You know, you did what you had to do. I think I definitely predicted a couple of those turns really well, like doubling into Rayquaza, which is what I needed to do. It didn't work out, obviously, but that Dragon Dance was really cool. And yeah, I had fun though. It was fun, definitely fun. And like, you know, all credit to Dan. He played that incredibly well. Like, that was just very, very good play on his part. So yeah, I think at this point we're just wrapping up, and I'm getting ready to go back to the other room to wallow in shame. So that's gonna be it today, guys, for the show. Oh no, my screen went away. Yeah, hope you liked it. If you do, come back, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. See ya.